Hello everybody, we're going to be kicking off very, very soon. So in the meantime, sit tight and we're going to start a countdown timer and then we're going to kick into things right on the dot at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time, which is exactly 5 minutes from right now. So make sure you have your guitar, make sure it's all tuned up, and I'll see you very soon. If you're watching the replay of this, you'll be able to skip in 5 minutes. If you're here with me live, I'll see you in 5 minutes from this very moment. Let's do this. Cool. Now, right now it's possible that Hello and welcome to day number 1 of the 5-day Solo Like the Legends Challenge. Now, you should have already received the lesson for today with part 1 of the solo inspired by Stevie Ray Vaughan. And today what we're going to do is we're going to quickly recap that lesson. I'm going to answer any questions that you may have about the lesson, and then we're also going to be giving away a Vox Stomp Lab, which I'm going to show you exactly what this thing looks like. It's an absolute beast of a unit. Here we go. So this is what this thing looks like, today's prize. So it's a Vox Stomp Lab 2G modeling guitar effects processor, $89.99. Now, first of all, I want to just let you know we're going to be giving that away at the end of this. We're going to be going for about 30 minutes. So let me know in the comment section right now where you're from. I've seen a whole bunch of people say where they're from already, and it's been awesome. And then so we got Chicago. People are really wanting this prize. I can see this is awesome. Owensboro, VB, awesome. All right. Awesome, guys. Fantastic. Kentucky, San Jose. All right. Okay, so cool to have you guys here everywhere around the world. So Johnny, please be aware that there is a delay between what you're seeing and what we're broadcasting. Yeah, as I say, it's so awesome to have you guys here. We've got Australia, live in the CA, Olympia, Washington, Illinois, North Carolina. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so we're right here. We are ready to go. All right, so as I said, we're going to be doing the live giveaway very soon, and this is a 5-day challenge. This is just day number 1 of 5. Okay, and if you're watching this and you're thinking, I didn't get the lesson. If you didn't get the lesson, then don't worry. You're going to have plenty of time to catch up, and we're going to be recapping it here today. And if you ever have any problems, what I want you to do is to go to support@guitarmasterymethod.com, and we'll take good care of you there. Now, of course, you guys are being in the free 5-day challenge Facebook community, and it's been amazing seeing all your comments in there, seeing the videos been posting. We gave a little bit of a sneak peek to day number 1, and you guys done fantastic with that already. The videos been sitting there have been absolutely awesome. So as I said, I'm just going to quickly walk through it now, exactly what we did in day number 1, and then from there, if you have any questions, then put them in the comment section right now, and I want to get to as many as possible. Now, if I don't answer your question right here on the live broadcast, then please, please, please email me at support@guitarmasterymethod.com, and I'll make sure that every single one of your questions gets answered. All right, so you should have the reference material as well. The reference material of the part 1 of the solo. And what I'm going to do first of all is I'm just going to fade into this fancy thing here. We're going to get a little bit of a zoom in on the guitar fretboard. I'm going to get the backing track going, and I'm going to show you what day number 1 is so far. Let's get rid of this here. So day number 1, and here we go. Here it is. All right. All right. Now I actually missed out one of those. So you guys kind of know it better than me, even though I wrote the thing. All right, let's do that one more time. Awesome. Fantastic. All right, so that is what we did. Now remember that you actually have the 3/4 speed and the half speed versions of the track that you can play along to get the timing exactly right. Now right now I don't care how fast or how slow you're playing it. All that matters is that you're participating, because we have all week to be speeding things up, and we're going to be taking it step by step, and I only want you to focus on the small piece of the solo every single day. So as I said, you'll have the reference material, okay, and that looks like this. All right, so you have this here, and of course there is the the page where you can go where you've got all the downloads, and if you have any trouble about where to get these downloads or anything like that, then obviously guitarmastermethod.com day one, that's exactly where to go. And if you need a reminder of where that link is, as I say, just email us, support@guitarmastermethod.com. We'll make sure that you get it all sorted. Really want to make sure you have everything you need to be participating in this challenge in full effect. All right, so we started off day number one with this bend right here. All right, now this is a super bluesy thing. As I said, this is inspired by Stevie Ray Vaughan. All right, now he is the king of Texas blues. It kind of defined the entire genre. And so what we're actually doing here is we're mixing a bit of major and minor. Now you don't have to worry about the theory in order to play this, but if you're interested in what's actually behind it, then this is going to be kind of interesting to you. So we're going to be putting our middle finger right here on the 7th fret of the B string, and our 3rd finger under here, and we remember we're going to be bending those both at the same time and nice and slowly. So we're not going, we're going, and really adding in a lot of feeling, a lot of motion into that. So we're playing that 5 over here twice. And of course, we're going to add a bit of vibrato and then slide it up and down the fretboard, which is a super Steve Ray Vaughan flavored thing. All right, so you want to be getting that nice slide in there, and then we do the exact same thing again. All right, and then we're going to walk down the tab just like that. Okay, so we started out here exactly the same, and then we're going to put our 3rd finger here on the 5th fret of, on the 8th fret of the B string. We play that, then we play the 5 over here, and then we're going to play the 8 on the G, okay, on the G string on the guitar, not on a body, and then we're going to play that and we're going to slide down. Okay, so we play the 8, we slide down into the 5, into the 7, and then we play the 5. And then we play the 7, 7 on the D string, and we give that a bit of a shake. Now, I want you to let me know at this point how you've found the solo so far, okay? We're taking this step by step, okay? If you're finding it challenging, then that's absolutely cool. If you're finding it easy, then that's awesome. As we say, this whole thing is a challenge. There's everybody's a winner here because we're going to be taking this step by step and getting everybody to learn this solo. And as I say, it's so awesome seeing all the support in the community. You know, some of you guys that are like more beginners, like, oh, these guys are really good, I'm not sure about this. And then they're like, no, man, like everybody started from somewhere, and this is the perfect place to start. So it's so awesome seeing you guys being so supportive to each other in the community as well. All right, so just a quick recap what we've gone over so far. All right, now at that point, we get into some double stop action. Now, double stops are generally when we're playing 2 strings and that kind of stuff. And so we go. Okay, just here, we're sliding our 3rd finger into the 5th fret of the B string, playing the high E string underneath it. And we're doing that 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the next one, we're going to be putting our middle finger here on the 7th fret of the high E string and our 3rd finger on the 8th fret of the B string. And those little slides into it really make it come alive. If I just went like this, sounds alright, but all of a sudden it's a whole lot more of a bluesier kind of flavored thing, right? And then what we're going to be doing is incorporating 3 strings. So we're going to leave the high E string completely open again, and we're going to be putting our 3rd finger here on the 9th fret of the G string and the middle finger on the 8th fret of the B string. Again, a slide in, but this time we're going to do 8 of them. And then we're going to slide all the way up here so your 3rd finger is on the 14th fret and your middle finger is on the 13th fret. And the last note that we play, instead of playing all 3 strings, you're just going to play your middle finger here on the 13th fret. All right, so this is what we got. All right, now let me know in the comment section exactly how you're going on with that. Okay, so if you could, yeah, Johnny, let me know how people are going. If you could move that over just slightly, that'd be awesome. I've just got the screen here, which Johnny, which a lot of you guys already know, is sitting here helping out. We've also got Josh here on the sound. I'll show you guys the setup in the end when we do the giveaway, all right? So just a reminder that we are giving away this, where is it? Oh, I can just bring it up right here. Okay, this is what we're giving away today in a very short amount of time from now. Okay, it's so awesome seeing all you guys' comments in here and just seeing you guys participate. And some of you guys remember this one from last time, which is really cool. All right. So seriously, keep going, right, guys? Keep going. This is just day number 1. This solo by the end of it is going to be so kick-ass. And just remember that you're going to be able to even watch this live stream. We'll repost this right in the group straight after. All right. So now what I want to do is fancy software showing everything. All right, so what I want to do is answer any questions that you guys have about the solo so far, about the solo or about the challenge. So if you have a question, then put it in the comment section right now, and I'm going to answer as many as possible of those, and then we're going to be doing the giveaway. All right, so ask those questions right now. I'll give you a chance to do that just before we post the details about the giveaway, just to make sure that I get your questions in. Okay, so I mean, as I say, this guitar solo is, you know, we got 5 guitar players or 4 guitar players that this is, you know, modeled after. And Johnny, if you could grab these questions as they're coming through, that'd be great. So we got 4 guitar players, 4 guitar legends that this is modeled after. That's why we call it Solo Like the Legends. So we have Stevie Ray Vaughan, Eric Clapton, Jimmy Page, and Jimi Hendrix. And of course, the Jimmys are spelt with 2 different ways of Jimmy, which is I've always found interesting. And we're going over the entire fretboard. Okay, now what I've done so far is I've given you the solo itself to the track, and I've given that to you at different speeds. Okay, so we have the full speed, we have the 3/4 speed, and we have the half speed. And the reason why I've given that to you in these different speeds is because okay, cool. We've got a question that's come through here we're going to be answering. Is because it's all about just getting the right, the right timing. If you can get that slow, then you're going to be able to get it fast. Eddie Van Halen himself said the secret to playing fast is to play something slow 1,000 times. And Johnny, could you just save the name of who is asking the question as they come through? Then that way we can just make sure that they know exactly I'm answering their question. Okay, so so first of all, we have struggling with double stops. Any tips? All right, now I'm going to change to the guitar screen right here so you can see things a little bit easier. Never mind, we're going to change. Here we go. All right, so the guitar, here's what we're going to be doing, right? First of all, the first ones are kind of easier because they're on the bottom 2 strings. All we got to get is our 3rd finger here. If we don't worry about the slides right now, just get your finger on there and all we're doing is just playing the B and the E strings. All right, so right here, kind of zoom in a little bit. Let's get this right up here. Okay, so these 2 strings, all we're doing, holding that there, just like in the tab, but we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to be putting our fingers here, and exactly the same thing. Okay, now if you're finding it hard to get the timing of it, don't worry about that. Just do it nice and slow and just repeat the first 2. back and forth until that they've become comfortable. And then up here, it's kind of the same, but we just need to make sure that our fingers aren't blocking the other strings. If I have my fingers flat and I got this, I'm actually only getting one string because these two are kind of muted because my fingers are on an angle. But if I prop them up like this, and at this point I'm literally strumming the bottom 3 strings down, 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 down. All right, so that is how we do that, okay? Now, someone has asked a backing track without the solo. So the backing track is going to be available on day number 5. And the reason for that is because I really want to make sure that you are playing along with me as perfectly as possible. Now, the reason why I want you to be playing along with me as perfectly as possible is that there is so much information in the inflection and the timing of the solo that can get lost super easily if you just go straight to the backing track. So I want all week to be focusing on playing to the song, to the solo, trying to make my guitar playing on the guitar track, my lead guitar playing on the guitar track disappear. Because when you play something perfectly in time, perfectly, you got everything perfect, then it's going to seem like you're not actually playing and or that I'm not playing on the track, and it's just going to be just you. That is the secret, okay? That is the secret. Try to make me disappear on the track, all right? And then on day number 5 of the challenge, we'll give you the backing track all on its lonesome, and you'll be able to take all of the information that you kind of learn subconsciously through trying to make my guitar part disappear, and you'll be able to play it and absolutely smash it. Okay, so JB Newsom has said, is it better to learn it slow first and play with the backing track? Absolutely. It is perfect. That is exactly what you want to be doing. You want to be playing it slow first, because playing it slow, as I say, Eddie Van Halen says the secret to playing something fast is to play it slow 1,000 times. And then when you do that, then literally you're training your body, you're training your muscles to be able to do it faster. Okay, so just, and as I say, play to the backing track, because that is what is going to get you up to speed. Okay, that's what's going to get all the timing and everything like that. Now, the questions are continuing to fly in, which is awesome, and I'm going to answer as many of these as I possibly can. But what I want to do right now is also give you a chance to enter to win this prize, okay? Because we're going to be giving this away very soon. We want to keep these daily lives nice and short, so they're super easy for you guys to jump on board, to get your questions answered, and to be in the draw to win a prize. Now, every single day we're going to be giving away awesome guitar gear, and as you can see today's prize is a Vox Stomp Lab Modeling Guitar Effects Processor. All right, so how do you go about actually entering to win this? All right, now here is the deal, okay? And you'll see something come up on the screen right now. So to enter the prize draw, here's what you do. You go to www.guitarlink.co/1. That's not .com, that's .co. This is a link that we've created to be super easy for you to go to. www.guitarlink.co/1. All right, you can see that on the screen right now. And I'll show you what that actually looks like when we go to that page. The page looks like this. Free 5-day challenge prize draw day 1. So as you can see, this is on www.co/1. It's going to take you right to this page, and then enter your full name in here, okay, and your email address in here, and then your favorite number. So we need your full name so we can say, hey, congratulations to your name. You've just won the prize if you are the winner. We need your email so we can get in contact with you so that we can actually find out your shipping address, and no matter where you are in the world, we're going to get this, if you're the winner, we're going to get this sent out to you, and we're going to be doing this every single day. And input your favorite number. The reason why we're getting you to put your favorite number in there is because if there is 2 people who have the same favorite number or have the same name, then we're going to make sure that there is like a differentiator so we can find out who the actual person is. So for instance, if your favorite number is the number 33, then just chuck that in there. If it is 264, then do that. This has nothing to do with how the prize draw is actually drawn. It's drawn completely at random, and you're going to be seeing that happen very, very soon. So that is the prize draw at www.guitarlink.co. So for now, I'm going to change back to my guitar and continue answering these questions I got from you guys right here. Okay, so Mark Peterson has said, how can we make it easier to hit the right strings? So to hit the right strings, you really want to be focusing on your pick placement, okay? So if you search on to YouTube, I have a video on there. If you go to guitarmastermethod.com or Guitar Master Method YouTube channel, I got a free video on there which explains exactly how to hold a guitar pick. And if you get the right way to hold a guitar pick down, it makes it so much easier to be able to hit the right strings super easily. All right, so that's one thing that you want to do. And then from there, once you get the left hand down, spend some time looking at your fretting hand. If you're left-handed, it's going to be your right hand. So looking at your fretting hand, and then also look at your right hand. Now, you don't want to get stuck looking at either of them. You want to be able to, glance down, see where it's at, and then move on from there. But also just spending more time, once you see how to pick properly, well, the correct technique, and by the correct technique, it's just the most efficient way to do it. Of course, there's lots of different ways you can pick, but this is the way that I've seen most guitar players have the most success with, and the most legends out there play this way. So it's good to model that success, right? So the hand down here, and there's a little more to it, but as I say, the free video on YouTube that explains exactly how. All right. Russell Wazy says, tips on bending two strings at once, the double stop bends, at the beginning. So I'll get to that just in 1 second, and for now, just remember that you want to enter to win the prize of this Vox Stomp Lab. Go to www.guitarlink.co/1, and we're going to be drawing this live very soon. So you want to go there right now, because we're going to take that link down, and very soon, because we've got to actually do the live draw, right? Okay. So what you're going to be doing is grabbing, for the double stop bends, your middle finger here on the 7th fret and your 3rd finger here on the high E string, okay? Now, that bend there, okay, what we want to be doing is just really like trying to amp it up like as if you're opening a door handle. Now you see my whole hand is moving up like this. All right, now if you just keep repeating that over and over and over and over again, just practicing that one little bit. And that is how you're going to be able to do it, because as they say, the Navy SEALs have a saying, which is repetitions are your reputation. Repetitions are your reputation. If you just repeat something over and over and over again, you're going to get better at it. And that bend at the beginning, okay, it's kind of got a chaotic feel to it, this dissonant, like crazy kind of sound to it. And once you get it to the backing track, that's when it really comes alive. All right, so if you guys are having trouble loading that link there for the prize draw, okay, then just be calm. We're going to make sure that everybody has a chance to get in there, okay? So just be patient. We're going to make sure everybody has a chance to get in there and actually have a chance to win the prize, okay? So what I'm actually going to do now is I'm going to take the link down, okay, just a second. And just remember, guys, that this is a one entry per person. Okay, so you can't just go and enter. In fact, if you do that, we will disqualify you. Okay, so you want to make sure that you are only entering one time. You cannot increase your chances of winning by going over and over and over and over again. And just one entry per person. Okay, guys. Now, the next question is it best to mute the top strings? Absolutely. Now, once you get the correct picking technique down, you've got this part of your hand here, which I call the steak, because it's kind of like this big chunky bit of meat. And we're going to be hanging down here, okay, really softly on here, and that's going to be able to stop the top strings making any noise while you can play the bottom ones. All right, and we'll be talking a little bit more about that as well. Okay, so I'm going to bring this link down and answer as many questions as I possibly can before we do the live draw and before we actually kick off into the next part. All right, so let's go into this next question here. How do you know where you can do double stops? So that comes down to where, how do you know where you can do double stops comes down to knowing the fretboard. Now I've got lots of courses that teach that. My favorite one is the 10-week Master the Fretboard workshop. If you go through that, you'll really understand how exactly where and exactly how to play double stops all over the fretboard. For now, the purpose of this solo is just for you to be able to play this kick-ass solo. Really, you know, so we're going to be focusing on this 100% this week. So don't worry about too much like right now about the theory of things. Just focus right now on playing the solo as best as you possibly can. And we can worry about that stuff next week. This week is all about the solo. All right, so Michael Stelmat says the move from 089 to 01314 is a bit tricky for a newbie. Any advice? Absolutely. Now, let's just zoom in back onto the guitar. So right here, from here to here. All right, so actually we're from here to here. All right. Now this is actually, it might seem like this is tricky, but here is the secret. You're not going to move your fingers. So you notice when I do it, okay, I didn't actually lift my fingers off the fretboard, so I'm not going like this. Because it's the exact same shape. So literally you want to get your fingers in that position and then just stay there. In fact, after we've gone like this, and we go into here, then we don't want to shift our fingers from this position. We want to keep it like locked in there, and then we just lift our fingers onto those neck strings up. And that is how you're going to be able to get that nice smooth transition and take it nice and slow and just, yeah, spend the time to get it. That's really all you need to do, okay? So that slide there, just keep those fingers locked in. Barry Conboy said, the toughest part is getting sound when sliding from 5 to 17. All right, so this part here. All right, so what you want to be doing there is just, okay, so even if it went like this, and the sound cut out completely, okay? If I just put my finger on there and go, that's the way to practice it, okay? Is to not have any sound in there whatsoever, okay? Now, of course, we don't have to aim specifically for 17. When I'm doing it, I'm not going, it has to be on that one right there. It's just getting it up there and getting it down, okay? And it's a total flavor thing. You know, we don't have to do it. The solo completely works without it, but having it in there makes it so much more like Stevie Ray Vaughan, makes it so much more flavorful. Okay, so just focus on getting that without actually playing it whatsoever, and it's going to help you a lot when it comes to actually getting it in the solo. Remember, this is just day number 1, so you've got plenty of time to practice this as well. Charles McKinstry says, is there a count to start the slide in step 1? Having trouble sliding when you do. Okay, so yes, there is. Okay, now if we bring up the guitar tab there, okay, now we have this, and it's actually at 1, 2, 3.5. Okay, so okay, now if you're having trouble sliding when I do, I don't want you to worry so much about the count. And the reason why I don't want you to worry about the count so much is that the thing I'm really wanting you to focus on this week is the feeling of things. Really feeling it, okay? And if you practice along to the backing track, just go to the slower version, one of the slower versions, and then just start to feel where that is, okay? So like have the track going, and then just don't worry about actually doing the slide, but play it and then just start feeling where it is. and then try to start joining in where that is, okay? Because by the end of this, day number 5, I want you to be able to play the solo instead of be going, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, all that kind of stuff. And that's all good, okay? And we do want to focus on that sometimes when we are playing guitar, sometimes when we're learning songs, but specifically for this solo, I want you to really feel this because that's what this is about. You know, you want to be able to like close your eyes and really fall into the solo. So it's all about feeling it, okay? It's all about feeling it. All right, so okay, so we're going to do a live draw. So Johnny, what we want to be doing here is actually doing a completely live draw where I can actually show the live draw happening. So I'm going to have the camera over there and showing the live draw happen live. Does that make sense? Johnny's over here.
Good.
Yeah? Okay.
I just get the screen up.
Cool. All right, so do we have any more questions? Yes, so the screen how it is right now, Johnny, is not going to work. We have to do we're going to, technical difficulties here right now, guys. All right, well, we'll get to that. I need another question to answer. Can you please give me a question to answer there, Johnny? Okay, so, and we're going to let's rapid fire through the rest of these questions that we have, and then we will go and do this live draw. Okay, so I'm going to give these super quick answers. If you need a more in-depth answer, then email support@guitarmasteringmethod.com and I'll get back to you there. Okay, do you pick the G string when pulling down from 8th to 7th to 5th fret? You can or you don't have to. Okay, so up to you, okay, as long as you're playing those notes in time with me, then I'm cool with that. Are we in the key of A minor? Yes, well, we're kind of mixing between major and minor. Having trouble with the pull-offs after the slides. Any hints? The pull-offs after the slide? I think this... We actually don't have any... There's only one... Actually, no, I don't have any pull-offs in here, so you should actually be pretty good. Should be pretty good. If I haven't understood your question properly, then please let me know and just email that to us. Grant Pridgeon said, what are the chords in the backing track? We won't worry about that for now until day number 5. Okay, and then we have Corey, who has said, is this all down picking or should we be incorporating alternate picking? Should absolutely be incorporating alternate picking. So if we can just go back to the other page for a second there, Johnny. Bob Sora says, is the timing a little off on this lick? I know you mentioned it comes in on the and. Depends on what lick you're talking about. Oh, you mean like with the, so and, that is definitely on the and, so it's a 1 and. So a 1, 2. Well, that's on to the next one there. All right. Okay, so will it be every day for 5 days from now, and will be the same time? Yes, every single day you're going to be getting the question, or sorry, the lesson in the morning, and then yeah, the lesson in the morning, and then we are going to be doing live 8:15 every single time. So Johnny, that's still not going to work for the live draw. We need to be doing the live draw. Like we need to actually have it on the screen, so that I can point the camera to the screen and we can do it.
I click play and that's where it goes from. That's how this one works.
Okay, okay.
So sorry. Apologies, that's exactly it. We're good.
Okay, okay. All right, so is there any more questions I can quickly fly through? And so is that, because if that's the first thing, then we're going to have to add something in there.
I see what you mean. Give me 2 seconds.
All right. Now, all right, so do we have a question? Shout it out. What's the question there, Josh?
Will the lessons be...
And the VIP?
VIP?
Okay, for when you want to go back to them, we can absolutely chuck them in there. I mean, VIP members at Guitar Mastering Method, you guys the lifeblood of what we do. We everything we do in Guitar Mastery Method, you guys obviously get access to, and then so we want to make sure that you have complete access to everything, especially when it comes to things like this, which we're super excited about. All right, so are we good to go? We nearly good to go?
Nearly good to go. Here's another one. Are you using an FX on that?
And if no effects on there right now, what I'm actually doing right now is going through my my Kemper unit, which is like over here and behind me. If I go like this, 1 second. Okay, we're right here. This is exactly what I'm running through right now, and then so that's the sound that's coming in through here. So that first one will have to actually have something in it for it to actually be something. You can't just leave it blank. All right. So we're getting very close to actually being able to do this live draw. So yeah, just put anything in there at all. Okay. So we're super close to doing this, guys, and we're gonna. As soon as this comes up, as soon as it's good to go, we're going to be doing this live draw and we're going to find out who the winner of day number 1's prize is. Now, just a reminder that day number 2, you're going to be learning a part that's going to be influenced by, is it Jimmy Page for day number 2? Jimmy Page from the great Led Zeppelin. So we're going to be diving into some licks by Jimmy Page and walking through step by step on exactly how to play that. And as I say, this entire guitar solo, we're just learning a piece. It's all going to link up, and then from there, we are going to be ready to go. Okay, we're going to be ready to go for day number 3, day number 4, and day number 5. And I have a super awesome surprise for you on day number 5. You are not going to want to miss. And every single day, I thought I just clicked my finger. That freaked me out. Every single day we have a prize draw, okay, and we are ready to go. All right. So what I'm going to do right now is something a little bit crazy. I'm going to grab the camera off the tripod. Crazy. Who would have thought? All right. Let's do this. I got to make sure that I don't unplug anything. All right. This is how live this is. Okay. Oh. Okay, I pushed a button and it still goes. Phew, phew. Okay. All right, guys. So right now, so that's the Kemper unit, and we have some lighting happening. We have Johnny. Put your hand up. There's Johnny, and there's Josh. He's on the sound desk over here, making sure you guys can hear everything all nice and clear. And right here, we have Johnny, who's going to be doing the live draw. He's controlling this computer here. Okay, now, Johnny, let's do a countdown and kick into it and see who the winner of this Vox Stomp Lab, which is this thing here. Let's see who wins this. Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. And the winner is John Henry Grissom. Johnny G. No way. Number 7. All right, your favorite number 7, Johnny G, man. Oh, that's so awesome. So for you guys who don't know what Johnny G is, he's been part of Guitar Mastery Method from, like, he was one of the first ever members, and that is so cool, so random. All right, so congratulations, Johnny G. In fact, Johnny G has been in this room before. If you go to guitarmasterymethod.com and click on the GMX documentary, you're going to be able to actually see Johnny G perform. So congratulations, and yeah, you guys, seriously, every single day we're going to be giving away prizes. And the main thing to remember is that this is about everybody coming together, so make sure you're in the community, make sure that you're recording yourself playing each day. We're giving away random spot prizes in the community. So if you didn't win today, okay, there's plenty more time, plenty more chances to win, okay, just by going in the community, participating, encouraging others. That's what we really want to see, because we're all in this together in this free 5-day challenge. So thank you very much for coming and joining us here. Looking forward to day number 2. And as we say, Jimmy Page is going to be awesome. Congratulations, guys. The effort I've seen from everybody, the encouragement I've seen from everybody so far has been absolutely amazing. And I cannot wait until the end of the week. It's going to be so awesome. But every single day is just fantastic. Like every single day, we got some awesome things planned for you guys. All right, so that is all from me. I'm going to sign off from here. You guys want to yell out goodbye?
Thank you, guys. See you later.
All right, cheers, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Check your emails bright and early for lesson number 2. If you haven't registered yet, then you want to make sure you go to our Facebook page, Guitar Mastery Method, and then make sure you've registered your emails to actually get the lessons. Because if you get the lesson, you get a head start. You can post your video and be in the draw even more for these random spot prizes. All right, that's all from me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for day number 2. Keep picking. Go practice hard. See you soon.